welcome back. I hope you can see me. It's getting dark now. Keith's had his new lift turn up today, mower lift, and I've obviously got an identical one there. What's about 4 or 5 years old. What I use all the time on site and everywhere else. It sits outside in all kinds of weather. So I thought what I'd do is I'll do a little chat about it. And for the people who don't use ride-on mower, or work on ride-on mowers, and you use normal lift mowers, normal push mowers, I thought I'd show you what you can do with the lift as well. These are under £40 to buy normally. There are some at like £90 or whatever, £100, but exactly the same lift. Don't matter what colour they are. I know they come in red, green and different colours, but that's a new, I just thought I'd show you what's a new one there. And my thing, what normally ends up staying outside, I'll bring it back, take it out of the van, it stays out, dog wheeze over it and all the usual sort of stuff. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you how good they are and what good value they are. I mean, like I say, there's nothing wrong with mine. I've had two problems with mine. One was the little pin, they put a little pin in the bottom of the thready bit. They put a little bit of metal they put in, they snap and they pull out. And the only other problem I had was the fact when I was unloading it off the van, the handle swung and hit me in the knee, and you know, 3 years later I'm still suffering from it. So apart from that, I mean, that's my own fault. So but really could do with a clip on there holding that bar, so be careful. But yeah, so I've done a little vid just to show you what they're doing, you know, what you can do with them. And obviously, like I say, mine's been used on gravel paths, grass, wherever, you know. So mine has been abused, and obviously you can see that, but it still works. So we'll move over to the Westwood, and I'll show you on the Westwood, and then I'll show you with a Hater 48. Well, just checking it up now. I've just put some more on it, squeaks. I thought, you know, you won't want to listen to that, so I've just chucked it run down. So oil, that's 2-stroke oil. As you can see, this is high this end anyway. There's no strength, you know, I mean, there's nothing to lift it up. Obviously if you go too high you're talking balance, but look, just crap when it's falling off. But that's had John Deere's on it, Westwoods. I've had Westwoods and Count-X on it with the sweeper on the back, so there's a lot of weight. Lifting it up like that, no problem at all. The only thing is, I think sometimes when you're doing a belt and you've got something like some pulleys that are tight, it would be a good idea to have two, because you could have one at the front as well to support the weight, just when you're pulling it about. I've never had one fall off it, never had one fall over. I've lifted up a little compact tractor with one side, just lifting it up to now a flat tire to get some blocks underneath it, so they could get the wheel off of it. I've done that. Yeah, it says it takes, I think it says 400 kilos, but obviously the machines are not 400 kilos. You will find if you don't put, when you put them on, they will slide to the bit, you know, to the stand on the other end to stop. But yeah, pretty good. No real effort in it. You could even weld a nut on there and impact it. You know, use the impact gun to, I didn't quite see what I was on about there. On top of the handle here, you could put a nut on it, weld a nut on it, and so just do it with a gun. The only problems I've had is the wire out the underneath the bearing has come out, so the handles come out. And obviously, as you all know, for roughly kind of 3 years now, I was getting this out of the van and the handle swung and it smashed me in the knee, and that's what buggered me up for like 2 years sort of thing. So that's about 3 years ago. I'm still suffering with it a bit now, but it ain't so bad. That's just where this bit hit me. Full length of that swing, that back of my knee. But apart from that, that's my own fault. The only problem I have found with them is they need a strap really for the handle if you're chucking them in and out of van or anything like that. But for being at home, that's the ideal. I mean, they're never made for what what I use it for, because like I say, I use it on all kinds of surface. I don't worry about it being on the ground. It's not on the ground now, if you look. It's not on the ground properly. It's up a couple of inches, and I don't care if I've got it on gravel. And you can see underneath there's a few little marks, but it's nothing at all. Really good tool, really good tool, and cheap. And you can see how much you can get underneath the machine. Even if you're just cleaning the deck and you want to just get underneath and clean, it's really cheap. Like I say, this is my one, the other one is Keith's, we pay for our own. But, you could probably make one easy, but the good thing about it is it's got the bearing on it, it's got the number on it, so if the bearing goes at the bottom, you can just get one on eBay for about £1, £2, so you haven't got to worry too much. They're a good tool. Now I'm going to show it for the people who haven't got a ride on, but they've got normal mowers. Pretty obvious what you can do with it, but I'll show you anyway. So hopefully it's still light enough for you to see. Yeah, you just put your mowers on it and you get underneath them, scrape them out. Obviously it gives you a bit more height when you're working on them. That's a height of 48, so it's quite a big mower. But when I was doing the 56s, and we were looking after 15 of them, I had them on there all the time. And they fit on there nice and they're sturdy and they don't move. But it's never used for them, like I say, because they're cheap. Like I say, you can get them for under £40 delivered. That one, like I said, I mentioned already, that one is from Greece as far as I know. Same as my one, same as Keith's one. And they've delivered within a week, so good investment. Like I said, the only problem I've ever had with them is that pin at the bottom. I've jacked up on gravel, I've jacked up on all kinds of stuff, but if you're just in a normal workshop environment, they'd last forever. I mean, this one has done hell of a well. It's not looked after at all, as you can see. But it is what it is, it's a tool and it gets used, you know. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do a little sort of, what you want to call it, chat about them. And like I say, this is mine, the other one's Keith's. We paid for them, so we haven't been paid to sort of say anything nice about them. But they are a handy tool, very handy tool. For me, especially because I do a lot of ride-on servicing and stuff like that, and I can just whip them up, and means the front wheels are clear. If I put the back wheels up, and that means when I take the deck down, I can just pull it across underneath, nothing in the way. Really good tool. I am considering buying another one so that I can have one at the front and the back, depending on what I'm working on the machine. But yeah, it fits in the van, nice and easy, and you can see the size because it's, like I say, it's got 48 on it. What's in another video, will be the next video, I think. Yeah, so I thought it might be of interest to somebody. Who knows? Hope that made sense and all the rest of it. And subscribe, thumbs up, all the usual stuff. And I shall see you next time. Bye for now. Marlowe. Marlowe, out.